All right, we're going to bring in Mike Apple looking at the tensions in the Middle East. And of course, we're watching what's happening with oil and gold. Mike, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Melanie. The risk of any type of supply disruption coming out of the Middle East has the price for oil elevated to almost $64 a barrel U.S., highest in several months. But it's kind of interesting to see that a lot of the money is going toward the gold trade. Some of the big brokers on Wall Street have said that gold is actually a better defensive strategy at this point, simply because in 2019, stocks went way up, and a lot of the commodities sort of lagged behind. So from a money-making perspective, maybe gold has a little bit more momentum, and it's already up $28 now at its highest level since 2013 at $1,580 an ounce. You put that into Canadian dollars, gold is traded in U.S. dollars. In Canadian funds, that's north of $2,000 an ounce Canadian. So closing in actually on a record high in terms of Canadian dollars. The stock markets, meantime, are in retreat. We've got Dow futures down close to 200 points, and the international markets, many of them down by over 1%. We're watching shares of Boeing in early trade this morning with the risk assessment on the extended grounding of the 737 MAX jet. The FAA is saying to Boeing, you got to rewire parts of the tail section of that plane because two of the control wires are too close together. Could lead to a short circuit. So another issue with the 737 MAX. And Boeing reportedly also looking at cost control because of the financial damage the grounding of that plane has done to the company's balance sheet. So that's something to watch as we kick off the new year. Also, the privatization of the HBC, Hudson's Bay Company, looks to be a done deal. Shareholders will be voting on a privatization offer of $11 per share, which was announced Friday, with the lead group led by the chairman of the board, Richard Baker, getting a bid that was approved by the minority shareholders. And it looks as though Canada's oldest company will be privatized, taken off the stock market, and then focused on the future of rebuilding that historic and longest-running retail brand in Canada. So we're starting the year, Melanie, with some stories that are following carryover from 2019, but it's going to be interesting to see how the stock markets do after what was a tremendous uptrend last year.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. All right, appreciate your time. As always, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.